Seem a little dark in here. Real quick video. Facebook, YouTube. So let me see if I can cut the I cut it off. All right. So real quick video I want to make. I don't watch a lot of television, right? I don't watch a lot of television. I have what's up, Roderick? How you doing today? Give me some of that blessed barbecue. What's up? Hit like and hit share. If you all are tuning in on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe and bell notification button. If you're watching on Facebook now live, hit the notification, turn on notification button when I go live, right? When I go live. And so I don't watch a lot of television, right? I have 2 shows on the American History Channel that I was watching, American Pickers and what's the other show? Swamp People, right? I don't even know if they have any new episodes. Swamp People, I like the competitive thing, American Pickers. And I watch probably ESPN for sports. So I was paying like $80 for cable. I decided to dish my cable. My coworker was telling me I was in a dark age anyway because I didn't have Netflix. So when my daughter came home for the summer, right, she put me on Netflix. So I watched Netflix. And about 2 or 3 years ago, I heard one of my basketball players talk about Olivia Pope and Scandal. So have you all heard of Scandal? If you have, put yes or no, hashtag Olivia Pope, right? So this morning when I wake up, I see Scandal on Netflix, and I decide, okay, let me watch. Let me see what Scandal is about. So it's these 2, and I'm just at episode 1, right? Because I've never really watched Scandal. But something stuck out to me that's going to explain in Scandal my consulting services, because I still have a few people, that don't really quite get or understand what I do. And so I saw these 2 scenes in Scandals. I'm going to play it for you. And this is going to, thank you for the digital love. Thank you so much for the digital love. And this is pretty much going to explain my services. So let me flip this camera. Thank you for the digital love. Make sure that you hit, let me cut the flasher off. It's still showing a glare. I think that's from my glass, but you all can hear the message if you can't see it that well.
Yeah,
so.
I want to talk about that new girl.
Are you sure she's here? It's late.
She's here. She's always here. That's Steven. That's Abby. She's a litigator. She's an investigator. And that's...
Olivia Pope.
Come on.
I'm not doing it.
Well, I'm not doing it either.
Don't look at me. How do you go?
We gave them $3 million. They gave us the package.
$3 million down. The woman doesn't flinch.
We're just waiting for pickup.
Too much cleavage.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that I was coming here. Can I just say that I am a huge fan? I so admire you working in the White House. It is an honor to work for your law firm.
We're not a law firm. We're lawyers, but this is not a law firm.
Law firms are pansies.
We solve problems.
Manage crises, save reputation. Right, of course. It's still an honor.
All right, so the first thing that stood out to me, she had to, or they had to justify, right, that they are not a law firm, and then they articulate exactly what they do. See, what people, I don't know, hold on, I still got this playing. What a lot of, I think, and it was another episode that they elaborated on that. Look, I don't have month-to-month payment plans because I'm an consultant, right? I'm a consultant. I'm a credit consultant. I got the name Queen of Credit from, people that deem me that because of I solve their credit problems, right? Because I solve, let me push pause. Because I solve their credit problems. They're not a law firm. I'm not a credit, I'm not an organization. I don't have a brick and mortar business. This is what I do. I analyze, I give you an analysis. Let me cut this off. And I analyze your credit report. If I can get this control, y'all have some technical difficulties. Analyze your credit report. Let me cut this out because I'm actually on my way to the gym, so I can talk to you all while I'm going to my car. analyze your credit report once you submitted that small deposit fee. And then you and I work together for the affidavits on your behalf. You get that done. You get your information notarized per my request, per my instructions. Provide that information back to me, right? And then we work together from there. Now, a lot of times, sorry, I'm in the dark, I'm leaving out my home. People ask me, do I need to keep the credit monitoring services, right? Once I provided you my credit report, I think the credit monitoring service may be $21 a month or something like that. And so that's a question that I get a lot or most often. Now, I'm gonna say this: if you're a person, hold on, let me just prop this up. If you're a person that wanted to monitor, and I am on my way to mail some things off. If you're a person that want to monitor your credit report without having to send me continuous emails or text messages asking me what's going on, what's the update, right? Then you need to keep that credit monitoring services, because you can log to your account, you can log in, and you can see your progress for yourself. Now, if you don't want to pay $21 a month to option is to sit and wait 30 days for the bureaus to mail you the results in the mail, and then you can scan and email those results to me, and then we can discuss what's the next step, what will go on from there. A lot of reason why people want the consulting services, because they don't know what to do if they attempt to fix their credit on their own and something comes back verified or something comes back updated, right? And they don't know what approach or what steps to take. And then that's where my consulting services come in. So yeah, if you want like a month-to-month plan, there are law firms that do credit repair. It's not too many people that do credit restoration. And what I mean by that is our credit reversal, right? I had someone on my YouTube channel to comment that they had 15 years of doing credit repair, and they're a Metro to train, and they go to the FICO seminars. That's all well and good. That's all needed. If you don't know what Metro 2 and e-Oscar is, that's fine, because the most consumers don't. They just wanted to get results. And so that's why I don't expound on those topics, because, you know, people just want to know what can I do to get results. So I try to keep it in simple layman's terms, right? So I asked the question to this person who had 15 years of experience in FICO trained and Metro 2 compliant training. And he said, well, I do 609 affidavits. So I asked, so you just do credit removal and you don't do credit reversal? He had no idea what I meant by that, right? So I went on to explain that there are a lot of people that have accounts that's in good standing for years. They have great payment history. So if you know anything about how your score is calculated, how your credit score is calculated, you know that 35% of your score is calculated from payment history, right? And so instead of deleting that entire account and deleting that entire history of good payment, that one or two bump in the road that you have that's showing a 30-day late or a 60-day late or sometimes 90-day late, which would be 3 bumps in the road, you reverse those by challenging, right? By challenging the credit agencies. And now you keep all of that positive payment history up to that point, and you get those 1, 2, 3 damages on that account reversed to show paid as agreed on time, right? So I'm like, all of your accolades doesn't mean anything if you can't look at a person's credit report and get them the best results for their situation, because If you just delete that account because it shows 1, 2, or 3 late payments, then you just erased 35% of good credit or good reporting that person had. And that was not in the best interest of their client. So, you know, it doesn't matter how many videos I have on Facebook or YouTube. It doesn't matter, you know, what degree. There are people, right? There are people who can teach you how to have good credit. They can be CPAs, they can be PhDs, but can they get you the results to get good credit? Everybody knows the importance. I would hope everybody knows the importance of good credit. If not, let me explain. When you have good credit, you save thousands of dollars and you live a much better much healthier financial lifestyle, right? You get your insurance premiums at the lowest interest rate. Listen, I saved over $1,000 a year, and I'm getting an escrow check in the mail from my mortgage company because I refinanced my home mortgage insurance because I had great credit. I get low premiums on all the vehicles that I have and I own because I have great credit. I was able to move my daughter and I into a better zip code, to a better neighborhood with a better school system because I have great credit. I'm able to use the bank's money at 0% interest rates to invest because I have great credit, right? I don't have vehicles. If I wanted to purchase another vehicle, I can purchase a vehicle at 1.99% interest rate because I have great credit. My home mortgage loan is at 3.75% interest rate because I have great credit. So this is why you need good credit. This is what I do. This is why you need to also, if you have collections, I just don't do credit, but the name Queen of Credit was branded to me. But if you have collections and you're getting letters from debt collectors, right? I save people hundreds of thousands of dollars by challenging and disputing the debt collectors to see if they obtain all the legal records on file that they are supposed to have in order to collect 1 dime, 1 cent, 1 penny from you, right? And I also, if you look on my Facebook or even my Instagram, even my YouTube, I just uploaded a post, a screenshot from an email from a lady that I helped with her cash flow to find money in her paycheck that she did not know she has, which would bring an additional $416 into her house of positive cash flow right from her paycheck, right? So it's credit, it's collection debt, and it's cash flow consulting. That's what I do. I solve my clients' problems. I don't have, like for example, with the collection agency, you have 30 days, right, to hire me to dispute that debt. So once I dispute it within that 30 days, it's gone. It's permanently eradicated. So there's no payment plan for that. You know, once that letter is sent by me, you probably 99.99% of the time won't hear from them again because they just bought a debt, but they didn't buy all the legal required paperwork to support them collecting that amount from you, right? And so, no, I can't have a payment plan because once I do the work, it's done. So, hey, I'm signing off. I'm on my way now to get some people free financially from credit, from cash flow, collection debt. If you have any of those issues in your financial life, you need to reach out, contact me. I solve your problems. Now I'm so glad I'm on my way to the gym. I have been to the gym all last week because I took a couple of days off the 4th of July, and I just had to put in some work last week. So I'm on my way to the gym, and I'm glad about that. I've taken a week off, so there's no telling how my gym session is going to be today. Hey, I'm signing off. This is Queen of Credit. You all have a great Monday.